I am thankful. That's what this video is going to be about. It's about how thankful I am. It's been such a ride. When I first started this series of videos, we'd just gone into COVID lockdown. I had been called to arms at work. We were told how bad it was going to be and what we needed to do, and that people were going to die, and it was going to be awful. And you know what, it has been pretty awful in many ways. Many have lost lives, and many have been seriously ill, and things have changed in so many ways for so many people struggling with the effects of lockdown, mental health issues and family, social problems, and there's been a lot of strain that has come on in this season. But I stand here and I'm thankful. You know, it is a Sunday afternoon. I'm hanging out with you guys with my, I don't know, day 17 post twist out hair, and in my freedom outfit. By the way, that has no cultural, social, historical connotations. It's not that deep. It's just the dress that my body feels free in. And I'm standing here and I'm thankful because I am alive, I'm well, my family is well. I mean, yes, there's lots going on. Let me tell you, if you are standing there and or sitting there and you woke up this morning and you feel great, and your mind is great, and your body's great, and you're emotionally great, and spiritually great, and you know where you're going, you know where you came from, it's all clear, financially on point, everything looks good. Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself and be thankful, because you're in a very small percentage of people. For the rest of us, let's just start here. If you woke up, be thankful. So many didn't. So many people woke up and their mind's not right. They woke up and their body's not right. They woke up and their emotions are not right. They woke up and spiritually things are crazy. They woke up and financially it's a mess. You woke up. Let's be thankful. I am thankful. I'm thankful that I can see and I can hear and I can smell and I can taste. My body moves without pain. I can exercise. Afri-fitness. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my children. I'm thankful that I have children. You know, I'm thankful for the days when I thought I never would. I'm thankful for the pain that I had when I miscarried and was so angry at God because I knew He'd promised me I'd be a mother, and I was so angry. I said, why would you ever promise me that if this was going to happen? And I'm thankful for when He held me. I was in the shower, I was crying, and it was awful. And for the first time in my life, I heard the audible voice of God. It was loud, but just so quiet. The water was running down, and I heard Him say, my child, I told you you would be a mother, so that when this happens, you would hold on to the truth of the promise. And I'm thankful because a month after my miscarriage, I had news that I was pregnant with my baby girl. I'm thankful that I now have 2 children who drive me nuts sometimes, but I'm absolutely thankful for them because they are beautiful and they can walk and talk and they're well. And they've got incredible minds and incredible hearts and incredible spirits. And many people don't have what I have, and I am thankful. I am thankful that I'm not raising them alone, and I'm not even going to start to go into how thankful I am about my husband. I'll just tell you this, I'm thankful for him. I'm thankful that I'm raising my children with a man who is present, who loves them and loves me, who is just going through the grind of it with me, trusting God like I am. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for our family. I'm thankful that both my parents are still alive and I have a relationship with them. I'm thankful for brothers and sisters. I'm thankful for aunts and uncles and cousins and nieces and nephews and friends who are like family, and friends who are necessarily not like family, but they're my friends and they know me and they can smile at me and they can send me love. I'm thankful for my 127 subscribers. I know you're all thinking, what? Just 127? I know, right? Yeah, that's the universal YouTube sign for subscribe. I'm thankful that I have a job. You know, it's a job that threw me right into the middle of COVID and made me work while everyone else was on furlough, chilling. Not everyone, but many people. Don't hate on the bitterness. It's just, you know, I was working and some of you were sun tanning. I'm grateful that I have a job. I'm grateful that I have a job where I get to be given access into people's lives and their bodies, and I get to make a difference. I'm thankful that I have colleagues that I respect and who respect me. I'm thankful that I have a car that I can drive to work in, and I don't have to worry about public transport. I'm blessed and definitely privileged in many ways. Many ways. I'm thankful for my home. I'm at my house. I'm thankful for this place. I'm thankful because it's shelter, because there's love here. I'm thankful because there's food on the table every day. That's not everybody. That's literally not everybody. There's families today that literally don't have a clue where the next meal is coming from. And some of them I'm quite close to. There's not a lot of degrees of separation because of my home and where I come from. I'm thankful, so thankful for life. And let's not make any mistake here. There is one to whom I am thankful. There's one to whom my thanks and praise are directed to. There's a trend of gratitude as an attitude, which is great. You know, you're focusing on what you have rather than what you don't have. You're remembering the good things in your life, and that's all very good. But I always feel that gratitude is a sort of a generalized, directed at no one feeling, whereas thankfulness, the way I see it, thankfulness is directed at someone. I'm thankful to God. I am thankful to the one who is my provider, who is my comforter, who is my protector, the one who loves me as his child, the one who adopted me into his family, the one who sees me, the one who knows me and yet still loves me, the one who chose to redeem me and save me. I'm so grateful. I can't tell you how grateful I am. This week I stumbled upon, you know, people always say I stumbled across this scripture. It's like, how do you stumble across a scripture? I literally stumbled across this scripture, Psalm 107. And what was cool is that recently I've taken to reading the Psalms in the Passion Translation, which is not, I think even the writers all say it's not, you know, a directly accurate translation, but it's a lovely expression of particularly the Psalms, the poetic type writings. And I love, you know, reading the Psalms in the Passion Translation. And I was reading Psalm 107 and I was just blown away because the psalmist is writing about every single possible horrible situation that could have happened, and how God rescues his people. And then he gives a directive to give thanks and praise to this God. And trust me, I had already planned to do a thankfulness video before I saw Psalm 107. It's been all around me recently, people talking about being thankful and thanksgiving, and you know, it's huge. I feel so privileged to know this God. I feel so privileged to partner with him in my life, in this journey, to be able to you know, stand here, speak into a camera, share my heart, and know that there's people who are actually gonna listen to me. What? I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I want you to come with me on this journey. It's not easy to be thankful, it's not obvious. And sometimes we're called to be thankful for really hard stuff. Really hard stuff. I've spoken about my miscarriage. There's a whole lot of other horrible stuff that you just have to sometimes just sit and be thankful for, because of what the implications have been, what the repercussions have been, because of what has birthed out of it in you and in your circumstances, and recognizing that sometimes horrible things happen entirely for a reason. I did a video called Waiting for Pearls, and that touches on that a little bit, but being grateful for the bad things, it's a thing. It's a thing. And it's not a crazy kind of liking bad stuff, no. It's we recognize that these things are hard. But when you put them in the hands of the Father and the one who loves you and the one who has orchestrated your life, you recognize that the outcome fills you with nothing but praise and thanks. So I'm standing here and I'm thankful. I'm just going to read some of this Psalm 107. I hope it inspires you like it does me. It'll stir up some stuff, I'm sure. In the Passion Translation, it starts like this. He says, "So go ahead, let everyone know it. Tell the world how he broke through and delivered you from the power of darkness and has gathered us together from all over the world. He has set us free to be his very own. Some of us once wandered in the wilderness like desert nomads with no true direction or dwelling place, starving, thirsting, staggering. We became desperate and filled with despair. And then we cried out, 'Lord, help us, rescue us.' And he did. He led us right into a place of safety and abundance, a suitable city to dwell in. So lift up your hands and thank God for his marvelous kindness and for all his miracles of mercy for those he loves. How he satisfies the souls of thirsty ones and fills the hungry with all that is good. Some of us once sat in darkness, living in the dark shadows of death. We were prisoners to our pain, chained to our regrets. For we rebelled against God's word and rejected the wise counsel of the God Most High. And so he humbled us through our circumstances, watching us as we stumbled with no one there to pick us back up. Our own pain became our punishment. And then we cried out, 'Lord, help us, rescue us.' And he did. His light broke through the darkness and he led us out in freedom from death's dark shadow and snapped every one of our chains. So lift your hands and give thanks to God for his marvelous kindness and for his miracles of mercy for those he loves. For he smashed through heavy prison doors and shattered the steel bars that held us back just to set us free." Wow. I love that. Absolutely love that. It talks of the state of human desperation that we sometimes feel ourselves in. And some of you may actually feel that now. You may feel that actually this is speaking to where you are. that you're in chains, or your own pain is your own punishment, I want to encourage you to call out to him to rescue you, because he will. He will. And then you too can give a shout of praise and thanksgiving. The God that I serve, who set me free, who gives me life,